Okay, we have already discussed about uh, the motion tab in Scratch. Now we're going to discuss about
this looks tabs. So let's make this sprite face this direction first, and let's delete all these boxes. We can go to control, let me put it here, and then okay. So now since we have deleted everything, let's see how we can use looks. So the first block is we can make the cat say hello for 2 seconds. Now the cat will say hello for 2 seconds. The next one is just say hello. So if we remove this, then the cat will say hello until the next next instruction is processed. But since we only have two, then it will say hello indefinitely. So if we use this think for 2 seconds, then it will think for 2 seconds. We can change this text. We can change this to hello everybody. So it thinks hello everybody for 2 seconds. So basically this is how this works. And then next we have switch costume to cat B. Let's delete this. Then we can change how the costume, we can change costume to. If we run this, then the costume changes. The legs are in the different position. Let's change the costume again. The legs are in that extended position. If we go to cat B, then the legs are in this position. To learn what this means, we have to go to this costumes tabs. Then we can see that there are two costumes of cat A and cat B. This means there are two skins for the same cat. We can change between them by using this. We can even draw our own next skin of the cat. So we can draw this using this paint box. We can also edit some of the things here. So basically this is how this switch costume works. And if we use this next costume, then the costume changes one by one. If we use next costume, then every time we run, the costume changes. Then we have switch backdrop too. So this means we can change this background too. First of all, we have a blue sky. Then we also can change it to the white background that was at the beginning of the scratch. Let's delete this. We can also use the next backdrop option. So what this does is it oscillates between the backdrops that is available. Backdrops means background. We can add more backgrounds, and then we can do it. Let's use this as well. So now when we run this, what happens is we can go to white or this blue sky, or we can go to this baseball field. So if we go on adding, then we can change the background according to the thing that we like. And the next thing in looks is we have change size by 10. This means we can, let's delete this. We can change the size by 10, which means it will get 10% bigger. Again, if we go on pressing this, it will go on increasing by 10%. So if we want to decrease it, then we type minus 10%, then it will go on decreasing. So basically this is used to resize the sprite accordingly. This also resizes the sprite. From here we have already seen how that is done. Then the next one is we have set size to. So if we use this, then it will set size to 100%. So basically this is just equivalent to this. We can change here or we can change it here. It's the same thing. The next is we can change color effect by. So basically if we do this, then the color of the sprite changes. If we do it by 100, then again the color changes. So basically what we can do is we can change the color, fisheye, wall. We can even pixelate the sprite. Okay, the sprite is pixelated. If we change it to 0, then we can unpixelate it. Basically a lot of things can be changed of the sprite. You can browse this all and find out what that means. We can even set the color effect too, which gives the same effect. It the first one, we can input the percentage by which we want to change the thing. The second one, we put the exact value. And if we use this clear graphic effects, then every effect that we used will disappear from the image. So basically this is used to remove all the effects that you put into the sprite. So if we use this show, then the sprite shows. If we use this hide, let's delete this, then the sprite hides. So if you use this show instead of this hide, let's delete this hide, then the sprite shows. So basically show and hide is used to show the sprite. So if we like use this, go to front layer, this means the sprite comes at front. If there are more than two sprites, then if we like go to like back layer, then what happens is the sprite will go back. But since there is only one sprite, we'll look what this means later when we are like doing other things. But basically you can browse this. So this is all about the looks. In the next video we'll discuss about sound effects in Scratch.